What up? You already know. Snow Dad. Okay, one of the first questions I wanted to answer was, my girl fucking with me. Yo, he asked who I battled that I just, like, absolutely killed. You know, I honestly, I'm a real humble dude over the years, but I can say, like, check out me versus Dumb Luck. That's a really good match, and I feel like he could have been better. But see, like, Logic had the same plan. I've never been one to pick battles that are lower tier than me. I've never been like that. I'll always battle somebody of the same strength or better. That's just how I am. I'm bred like that, and I've been built to battle like that. So, I don't know. I mean, really, if we're talking about good battles, I would watch me versus Cadillac Ron or me versus Everybody Knows. What else? There's a lot of matches out there, man. I mean, I really can't pinpoint who I bodied the most, but off top of my mind right now, I would say the Dumb Luck battle was a pretty good body. Although he had some good shit, I was just consistently ill every round. The Logic, I was the same way. There's a few more out there I think that are pretty solid, but Jorgie, check out the Jorgie shit, Celestial. So, yo.
Alright, yo, sorry to interrupt and shit, but yo, got another question, man. This is straight from Vox, straight from the app, man. The homie Sabotage want to know, what does he have to do to battle Absyrd? He said he wants to battle Absyrd. Will that ever be a possibility on the app? Would that be a possibility on the app? The homie Sabotage want to know that.
Tell Sabotage he can get barred to death any day of the week.
Since the cat's already out the bag, you know what I'm saying, it's already out there, a lot of people seen it, you know what I'm saying, your side, what happened, personal wise, with the Beast and Absyrd situation? What is that all about? A lot of people been wondering, you know what I'm saying, been asking about that, so, that's something that the people want to know from the Versus app, you know what I'm saying, from Voxer. That's something people want to know, you know what I'm saying? So that's a question for you.
Yo, it's crazy you asked the Beast question. I actually been scrolling through some of these before, and I didn't catch that one. So now that I see it, to sum it up in 1 minute and 20 seconds, real talk, is just to basically tell you that we involved people in myself and Mod's business more than we really needed to. And Mod will agree with you that it's been a lesson learned on that sense. A lot of people don't know, and a lot of people try to say they know, like, you know, you got this much money or you did this. If you're looking at realistic shit, an event like No Way Out, an event like Central Cali Clash costs about $5,000 alone, just with paying folks and little shit. Now, No Way Out, definitely, the plan was, when we got money from him, was that we were doing the First South event, but the fucking venue fell through at the last second. I'm probably end up summing it up more than that. But the money just went to other events. We decided to spread it out. We got $5,000 from the Versus app, and we decided to spread it out around $12.50 in the event. Mind you, $12.50 barely breaks 2 or 3 battlers. A dude like QP costs anywhere from $400 to $700, depending on what kind of mood he's in. You feel me? Dudes like Clean Paper are $700 to $1,000 all day long. That's how much those dudes cost, bro. So if we're saying, all right, let me see. Somebody was saying some shit. Let me come back to that. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, so yeah, a dude like that costs so much money, and we were looking at a budget that we split it up in. Now, could I have used all the money in one event? Fuck yeah. But we are a smaller league, and I do want to generate the proper views for the Versus app, and Mod knows about all this. Anything that's gone on, or anything that's happened, if it's not gone through, Mod is aware of all this shit. Folks think that I'm, like, not connected with folks, and I don't talk with them and shit, but I think realistically, the lesson learned is not to involve other people in other people's business. Like, Mod or me should never have allowed Beast to be involved in what we had going on, nor should we have told anyone anybody about any money, period. All this extra other shit is corny, and I guarantee you there's 1,000 rappers that will vouch for me on that. And Mod himself will, in fact. I have Texas and Voxers proving it. And instead of being a complete idiot and like a faggot on the social medias, I did the business route and said we are no longer working with Grind Time. We're no longer going to be working with Beast or any of those fools from that circle. And the reason being is just personal business reasons. There's no reason to sit around online and clown them. And I haven't really gone into any details. I'm not even going to go into any of that extra shit. Just we're not fucking with each other, and we're going to move on with our company, and they're going to move on with whatever they're going to do, you know? So salute to the verses, though. Real talk. That's my dude.
Hey, yo, Sean. No, yo, Sean. Question, brother. What does it take for a battler just getting started or possibly doing it for a while but hasn't really gotten a big name? What does it take for them to get that big name outside of course, putting in the work? But what else does it take for like, let's say like a Beat the or a Rec 1 or a 4/5, J GUDDA, myself, once he Slim? What would it take for cats like us to battle a big name like KG the Poet, Philly Swain, QP, the other QP, you know what I'm saying, just other big name cats like that, you know what I'm saying? What would it take for cats to get a big name like that?
How does somebody, say like Slim or GUDDA, get a chance to battle a bigger name? Not technically even me, just like, obviously like a bigger name. My bad, I'm trying to get this all squared away. Realistically, if we're being real about it, mainly you're just going to have to stand out from the rest. You're going to obviously have to have performance, you're going to have bars, you're going to have personals, you're going to have to be a well-rounded, versatile rapper. 9 times out of 10, and every once in a while there is folks that only do battling and that are talented, but at the same time, there's most of the people that are really good do both. And honestly, all I can say is that if you put the work in, if the proper work is there, then you should have no problem getting dope matches. If you're dope, you'll get dope matches. We like in A and B, we like to advance people every round. So like, you know, if somebody wins, like say Slim got to battle somebody from Minnesota, and Fifth had to battle another like newcomer dude who was a newcomer to the league, and he wasn't necessarily that good. But hold on, let me fast. Okay, my bad. So yeah, Slim got to battle New Money from Minnesota, and then Fifth had to battle JG. JG is dope, but he was another newcomer dude, and it's because Fifth didn't have such a good performance. So you know, and I'm not gonna say the outcome of the battles yet. We like to try to keep that all cool until the battle drops and everyone can make their decisions or whatever. But so if we're really looking at it in that area, we know that personally. Damn, where did I put those at? We know that personally that there's just going to be some big things that go down, you know, and it's going to depend on each performance, and each one of them could possibly be better than the other, you know. I've had performances that were terrible. I've had performances that were great. You know, there's in the middle stuff, if you stay solid, you will continuously get great matches. So just advance yourself. If you're battling, you don't have that much money, you don't have that shit, then, you know, you know what it is. I mean, if you're not doing as good, you're getting shitty matches, you're probably not doing that good as a rapper. There is politics involved, and people like to pick favorites, but me personally, I don't be on that shit. I just be booking people that are dope, and if you do dope, we'll continue getting you dope matches. That's all it is, you know? So.
What it is though, man, I want to know, man, you know what I'm saying, a battle rapper, man, how long do it take before a nigga start getting cake, you hear me? Nigga ain't trying to keep on battling, no, man. I want to put money up. Can you just put money up every time? Or do it take a while before the money start coming in, man? Let me know what's up with the money.
To answer the homies' answer or question 2, how do rappers or when do rappers, battlers start getting paid? Generally, I mean, nobody gets paid in the beginning, obviously. I mean, obviously, aside from maybe dudes like ours or those dudes that were in the Fight Club world at that time. But if we're really looking at trying to decide, when folks get paid, it's generally after first couple matches. If you're ill and, it goes back to just having good matches and being dope, league promoters or owners have the tendency to give money away and hook people up. Now, I don't know. I mean, when you're a lower dude and you get booked for bigger matches, I don't usually pay the littler guys. And I'll tell you the main reason is because we're probably flying or paying $400 or $500 for the general basis, like for the battler himself or travel or whatever. So, I mean, you can get paid. It can happen, and I've been to states and got paid. But mainly, it just depends on how high level of a skill it is, what kind of views. As a smaller league, too, this is crazy. As a smaller league, you have to understand that if you're not getting the view count either, you're not worth the money as an investment, because the investment is getting views off of dope battles. If the battle is dope but it doesn't get views, it's dope. Okay, it's dope, but at the same time, it's just not going to be the investment we want. I would rather pay somebody $400 that will get 10,000 or 5,000 views, 10,000 views on a battle, no problem, in the first couple days, than pay somebody that I pay the same price to and they only get 600 views on their video. And there is dudes that are really ill that only get those views. So it goes back to how big your market is, what it's going to bring to the league as an asset. And if it's not going to be as big of an asset, 9 times out of 10, we're going to offer, all right, we're not interested in paying you that much. Maybe you could pay $100 instead of $400, and then we can still roll with you, because I don't mind putting money into people's pockets if it's worth the investment. So it depends on each league, though, too. Some people, again, have favorites and politics involved, and it only books certain people or does stuff a certain way, so.
Yo, another question. This one's from Sabotage. Sabotage want to know, in a battle, have you ever been punched to death? You know what I'm saying? Meaning just bar for bar, somebody just throwing punches. Each bar is a punch, punch, punch. Have you ever battled anybody who just kind of punch your life away bar-wise?
To answer Sabotage's question, whatever. Yeah, I was playing some stupid shit there. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess so, yeah. I mean, we're talking bars, like, regular bars, or we're talking like the URL stereotype of bars, either one. I'm sure I have been. Battles, I mean, if you watch a lot of my battles, like dudes like Caddy and Everybody Knows, and those dudes, they all, it was just punches back and forth, bro. It was damn good bars against each other. And there are a lot of battles are like that, too. I have a lot of matches like that I thought that were really solid, or, either just, I sometimes I felt like I got bodied in some senses, and then I'd look back at the footage of my boy, and a lot of people would be like, nah, it was pretty debatable, so not one in particular that I can mention right now, but, I mean, if you go and watch any of my battles, a lot of them are relatively really nice. Go watch me versus Keon Casino. That's a really dope match, too. A lot of people don't know about. Aspect 1, he did dope. Fuck, I have so many battles, bro. But yeah, it's a dope look.
I like the answer about getting to the money. What's one of the ways to kind of find a way to up the views, to bring the views up on the channel to where more people will be noticed or acknowledged socially, or even just on the tube in general?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, if you're not one of these dudes that basically were grandfathered in, like Hollow or Arsenal or them dudes, 9 times out of 10, you're still not, like, dudes like The Source will bring views, but then you look at, man, who's a good name, for instance? Reverse Live, for instance, who should be at, and he's probably one of the only guys that's been at a debatable battle with Disaster, aside from like fucking like 1 or 2 other guys, bro. And Reverse is a very slept-on person, and these dudes they bring some views, but they don't bring a lot. And I don't think it has anything to do with rapping. I think it mainly has to do with who you know in that situation and who you can work with. I mean, you really have to look at it from a lot of standpoints and be like, all right, does the company have YouTube partnership? Is it able to actually market between all its social medias and its .com and its, pretty much the whole kit and caboodle? Is it able to do that? We recently, with my boy, he has good connections with World Star and hip hop fucking, like 20 things, but World Star is one of them. And it's going to open up the views for the company, and the company will bring the views. It'll be no problem. You know what I mean? It just, mainly it's going to be on where you battle at. I think some people can bring, so yeah, mainly, I mean, just as an artist, what you can do is promote it. Just promote it, dog. Get your people to share it. Get folks to see it. Try to make moves with it. Go, hey, this is my battle. Use World Star for instance. Hey, World Star, what's up? This is my battle. I'm 1C Slim, and I'm trying to get promoted and shit. I know I'm nice. What do you guys think? You think you can help me out with promoting it? Even you doing, although that I'm already doing that, even with you doing that, it does assist. So as a battler, I would just say promote yourself. Promote your battle. Don't worry about promoting other people's. I'm not asking that. I'm asking promote your battle. Go online and post that shit through the medias. Go online and start controversies and little things like that, because that's what markets your battle in the proper way, where you're actually going to get a win as in views-wise, So it's frustrating, and it's fucking... It's stupid sometimes, and then other times you'll look at it and you'll go, man, that was a good fucking... Damn, I dropped some shit. That was a good look, so...
Back, like, some years ago, I started watching Grind Time, man. I was in the Grind Time heavy. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't too many other battle rap circuits for a while. So, like, I just started watching battles after battle. I mean, Grind Time used to drop battles, like, back to back to back. Weak battles, good battles. You know what I'm saying? Some of them, it just kind of helped kickstart the culture. You know what I'm saying? Kickstart it back up and everything like that, man. And I remember, I think I seen one of your very first battles that I saw was you versus, what's that Asian kid name? Dang, what's his name? Baby Shoes. The Baby Shoes dude. I forget his name. That battle was funny as hell, by the way. But once Grind Time fell, you know what I mean, and, everyone went their ways or whatever it may be, like, how did you feel about that? Like, seeing Grind Time grow as fast as it did, and then, boom, just kind of break down. You know what I'm saying? Like, how did you feel being a part of that movement, and then, having what happened to it happen?
It's a hard thing to touch basis on, you know what I mean? It sucks because for a good a good year, I spent my entire life focusing on what was the best thing to do for Grind Time. And mind you, Lush One had stopped throwing events at that time and was kind of just playing the backfield, which is cool. He's an owner, you know what I mean? And that's something that we're always going to run into. Sorry, I had to check some shit. Always going to run into when you're an owner and you let somebody else run it, and the other person that's running it is probably going to be not as create. He's not going to be able. You're just not going to be able to do as many creative things. You feel me? So it sucked, man. Because I took a break for the specific reason just to get my daughter good. You know what I mean? And I just got kind of bored of the politics part of it and putting in hella money and not getting anything in return from the company or from anybody else. So, I mean, people were still, I would throw the biggest battle in California for months, and 6-7 months straight in LA. There'd be 1,000 people there, but still people hated the fuck out of me for whatever reason. Okay, I'm good. So yeah, I think that when it all went down and I stopped and I seen Lush decided to go to King of the Dot and shit too, it just told me that it was the right move, focused, at that time and point, and that I was bored and I was right for taking a step back. Now, mind you, if I wouldn't have taken that step back, I would have just played it straight on that and just continued doing what I was doing. I could be with Lush and them right now. That could have been me instead of some of those dudes, I would have been that dude. And that's just because I had control of that whole scene out there. I did everything there. I booked all the battles. Not to mention I traveled to Utah, Arizona, and Nevada like 2 or 3 times a month consistently, doing events with these folks, and putting on 4 grind times. So to see it all go up in flames at the end was terrible, man. I put a lot of effort and work into it. But at the end of the day, I never owned the company, so I couldn't really do much about it. There was not anything I could be like, oh, fuck them, they're doing this and that. They own the company, dog. People are going to bandwagon and hooride for them no matter what. That's just how it works. So, that really, it sucks, but at the end of the day, now I look at it and I go, man, that was a great choice because I didn't get fucking stuck in all the fiasco at the end.
4/5 would like to know, what is the craziest thing you've seen pop off during or at a battle event, or during a battle or even at a battle event? What's the craziest thing you see pop off?
Alright, man, I don't know. I've seen a lot of crazy shit, though, man. We've seen people get beat up and shit at events. One of the coolest things was at, what was it? I want to say it was MOB, alright, in Oakland, where the lights turned off on Diz and Arsenal, or where T-Rex and Awkward's battle. Like, I went to all the Bay Area battles. I think I only missed Battle of the Bay 1. I wasn't battling yet. But, I think one of the craziest things that's happened at a battle event that I've been at is LA Riot, which was an A&B event. It was like LA Riot, I want to say 3, alright? Go watch Disaster versus Jersey Swift. Real talk. Go watch that. I think it's about 1 million views almost on that shit. Salutes. We put a lot of early Disaster battles on. Not only that, but we have one of the top 10 battles of the last decade recently voted in the last decade, which was Disaster and Caustic, and it was on like a fucking 1-day prep. So we really, there's a lot of bullshit. But okay, let's get into this. Hold on, let me switch back to another one. Okay. Yeah, so LA Riot 3, Disaster, Jersey Swift, they battle. Well, the weekend before, Vision and Jersey Swift had been battling, and they were low-key beefing, like about to fucking basically fight each other or whatever. Well, come back around. I didn't even know about this. Disaster and Jersey battle. In Jersey's round, one of Jersey's rounds, he's like, or actually all 3 of his rounds, he kept saying like, oh yeah, Disaster's a fucking faggot, and then he'd be like, Vision's a bitch. Vision's a bitch. Like every other bar, I'd be like, fuck, this fool's really trying to, he must be really mad and wants to like really fight and shit. So, well, anyway, these fools all go out there at the end of the event after Jersey got fucking bodied by Disaster, and I guess they got to talking to each other, and the Vision kind of went after that fool, I guess, and that fool was like jumping over cars and shit like Spider-Man. I swear to God, dog. And it was mad crazy because I was like, what the fuck is going on? Well, fucking right then I go, what the fuck? And these fools are like all going crazy at each other, and then one of Jersey's homies pulls a gun out and just shoots it in the air, and like fucking 250 people scatter like roaches. Like, it was insane. I wasn't running though, in the sense I just kind of stood there because I was bugging out. I was like, fuck, this is my event. Like, this is tripping. But we were in Chinatown on 2nd Street in LA. It's grimy. These fools are from Riverside. Hold on. These fools are from Riverside. Everybody's grimy or whatever, man. And it's crazy. It blows me away on that shit. Because that's probably one of the craziest experiences I've had at a battle on the bad part. And that's probably one of the only issues we've ever... I think we've only had 2 issues at events ever, which we try to strive on. I know everybody's like... has this persona of being like a tough guy, but this is battle rap, and it's not like the old days, nor is it fucking, these fools, I treat it as a serious thing. I'm not like a nerdy ass rapper dude and shit. Like, it's not that. It's just, I feel personally like cats don't take it as serious as others, and you know, sometimes people get bodied, but yeah, that's the craziest thing. Like I said, the best thing is, you know, like fucking MOB, we, QP, me, Heartless, like a grip of fools, we fucking all smoked out the back of this U-Haul. I know that sounds mad crazy. And the hotel, the Jack London in Oakland, which is a hella grimy ass hotel. GUDDA will tell you that. That shit, the parties there, and like the actual, not the whole get together there, and how everybody stayed next door to each other, up and down on all 4 floors, like that was crazy too. So those are probably the greatest experience parts, you know, aside from the LA Riot events and all that. But yeah, the Jersey thing was crazy. That tripped me out. I was bugging out and shit on all that. So I just, that's crazy, dog. It was a crazy experience. I was actually bugged out, super. I'm still kind of bugged out when I think about it. I go, fuck, that was tight. Just because it wasn't tight because fools were going to get shot, but it was just like, fuck, bro. That shit just got incredibly real in 10 seconds. Oh, I don't even know. Shit just got incredibly real. But, yeah, so, moral of the story is fucking, just, I mean, battle rap is not, it's, holy. Battle rap is not, it's not a fucking fight club, dog. It's battle rap. Fools, it's about being a better rapper in all points. Some folks lose the sense of that, and it ends up becoming some stupid ass fucking politic. Who's tougher than the other shit. So bad experience, but understandable type of shit. When, especially when Jersey was, Vision was ready to leave it alone, but Jersey just acted like a fucking, he just instigated the whole situation. So that's why it popped off, man. It sucks, but what are you gonna do?
How do you and Ma get connected? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ma. You know what I'm saying? Versus MC. Know what I mean? But yeah, man, how did you guys link up?
Well, mainly it started out, I believe, they hit up Mad Ills or something to build. Mad Ills sent them my way. I have no idea why. I was connected with them, but not in that sense. I wasn't doing promotionals for them. They hit me up, Beast did, and I had this whole basically pitch like, yo, you know, these dude wants to sponsor. They got big money and shit. And I'm like, that's tight. Like, you know, tell them to contact me. So Beast initially, Mad Ills initially set it up in the sense, but Beast kind of solidified me talking with Mod. Once I got Mod's number and contact, I built with him completely from that point. There was points where we did communicate through Beast, but that was mainly just because we wanted to include him. At that point in time, it was like, let's all, if me and Beast can make small amount of money in the process and make dope events happen, you know what I mean, then we're being realistic about it, you know what I mean? But the money talks, the actual confirmation of the money, how I got it, the basically the build up and how I, you know, what I was planning on doing with it, it all came from my side. Just me, just talking with Mod as a genuine regular person. I know everybody wants to, I'm on a business level, but at the same time, when you invest money in something, you gotta know that the person is genuine. Let me switch. So you gotta know that the person is actually genuine in that situation. So I tried to build in the best way, basically, so that he felt comfortable with everything and that everything wasn't, you know, and I just explained, if anything goes the wrong way or it's not going as planned, I will let you know and I'll back out of the whole situation and we'll just do something else. Because we're going to make sure that it's see fit that you get your proper promotion, which is the main focus of that deal, was him getting promotion for the company. Now, at the events, the Central Cali Clash, the Day 2 event was actually really popping. Now, the events over there at the Captive event, it was cool. It wasn't not popping, but it wasn't that popping that we were making a lot of money. Now, the initial agreement after the first, like about a little under half of it, 1,800, I believe. The 1,800 went into one battle, and it went into the Central Cali Clash. That was the promo for that, and that's what he got. The rest of it, the remaining amount, was supposed to be spread out between the events, alright? So we were good on that situation until the South event didn't go through. As you know, we just did a tryout event out there, and we're planning a bigger one now, but the one didn't go, so we moved the money over to a few other people. Now, this shit's gonna. So yeah, to finish up the rest of that question for you guys. So yeah, the initial agreement is that for 2 events he was going to get 25% of the door. Now, if you went to the Love the Captive event, you know that we didn't make a lot of money both days. Now, we did lose out on money that I haven't gotten back yet from a few people that we were making investments on. Does that mean that he's not going to get his promo or not make the money from the door? No. I'm going to have to come up with that money until it does. And so I did. That's not an issue. That's what I took care of. Now, at the door. Now, and I'm not going to disclose exactly what I got at both days of the door. Mod knows personally, so this is not a big deal. The point with Mod is the principle. And the situation is, if you know that event, although it was dope, it's going to look ill as fuck on camera. The vibe of it was great. There's not a lot of money buyers for that event. There was not a lot. We put a lot of promotion in. We printed fucking 15,000 flyers. We printed almost about 1,000 posters, 750, I believe. Dog, that alone is nearly $1,000. So folks cannot think that this shit is just dirt cheap and it's being handed over to us. This shit costs money for this whole setup. Not to mention we're talking video, and Mod's money doesn't even pay for all that because, like I said, we spread it out between separate events. Here, let me switch over. Long story short, alright, so I'm gonna end it right here because I'm just ranting on some shit. I want the main focus is that me and Mod are still building on this whole situation, and that I appreciate genuinely that what B set up for us. The fact that we're not working together doesn't mean that I'm gonna negate or negative his name in any way on that sense, because he did arrange us to talk, and that's what set up some of the shit. And so that's why I was appreciative enough to let him crash at my house and shit where my family is. Little shit, dog. Take him to the homies, show him High Times quality wax and shit like that. It's a respectable thing, man. I take it as a genuine friend basis, and I work together on that. So he did arrange it in the sense of getting us connected on a proper term, and then I just kind of locked it in, talking with Mod back and forth. If Beast had any part in telling him, hey, you should definitely do it, I have no idea. I just only have my side from talking with Mod personally. So the first event, he got his 25% at the door. And this next event that we are doing in August, which is, we have a July event, but it's a separate event. The next one in August, we are doing another mega one. He'll get 25% of that door. And then that agreement, part of the agreement is done. Mind you, I'm still spreading the money out. I didn't have to do that. I did it because purposely I want to make sure that we genuinely build on a regular basis, and that in the future, that we can build together. In a year by this, he sponsored at the beginning of the year, okay? We're going to come around to the end of the year in January next year. What's to say they won't give me $20,000 to spread out between 2 years or 3 years of just promoting them solidly and doing every event for 25% of the door or 50% of the door? What's to stop that? Realistically, if we're really talking about it, what's to stop that? Nothing, because I genuinely know exactly what to do with these battles. I know people. I know how to build. People deal with me usually because I'm a genuine person, and I know that's exactly why Mod still deals with me on that situation, because he knows, alright, if Ab says it just didn't go down as planned, it didn't go down as planned, because when you see the events that we do, you come there and you see the vibe, and you see the shit on video, and you see all the different things that we've done, you know immediately, fuck, these dudes really know what they're talking about. That he really knows what he's doing in this situation. So I appreciate the situation B set up and Matt Ill set up. I appreciate Mod for being a real dude and us being able to work together on a regular basis, because that's really what it's about, is bringing these cats from the app over here to the main stage, where cats can get their shit off and live and earn real rap credits aside from the online stuff in the app. Bang. I just wanted to input this too. If I got nothing if I got nothing back from Mod, if I got nothing back from him again next year, there's a great chance that I would still probably work with him on a regular basis. Now, I know Mod, he knows that I'm definitely gonna. He just is a real dude. He'll just be like, "Yo, nah, I gotta pay you $20 at least, Ab." because I want to make sure that I feel good about doing this with you, and that you feel, you know, all right, I didn't get cheated or anything. It's crazy how cool of a dude that guy is, bro. I think a lot of people don't know how much work that mod puts in and how much money and effort that goes into the app, and that he doesn't see back to it. And I think even though the stats are right, if you are losing money on whether it's a regular or a consistent, or you make money and lose money, mod, this is just fun for him. And I can really see that's when you know that it's real hip hop in that sense, is when people are just doing it for the fun. Like this fool, dog, this app thing, I know the app costs so much money, and I could probably put my finger on around the amount, and it'd probably body all of our bank accounts, you feel me? So we just really have to look at the situation and go, fuck, man, this dude, he just loves this shit. And the views on the app have been productive. They have shown doubles. Downloads have been huge on Android since the No Way Out. From Central Cali Clash to No Way Out, the views have increased and the downloads have increased. The same thing with the grind time thing with the Beast and QP. It did improve there, and I had seen some of the stats. But again, we had great downloads on the Android this last time, which there wasn't a lot as much, you know. So now we were in the top 10 on both of them on downloads and shit, and it's like, yo, this is great. This is results and getting your money's worth in the sense. And as A and B, although we've done all these amazing crazy battles, I still don't consider us one of the biggest leagues yet. But that will change in due time, and with consistent events like we're doing when we're working with cats like Mod, and I got 100 people that are like him, but I choose to work with dudes that I know are genuine people. Alright, bro, you're a good ass fucking dude. You know exactly, you know it, you know the game, you know how battlers are gonna be, you know about losses, you know how this shit's gonna go sometimes. But at the end of the day, as long as we're 100% between what we both know, then we know what angle we're going for next and how we're gonna make it work the next way. Have I had a lot of problems? No and yes, but it's not anything that's unnormal in the battle world. I'm telling you right now that just because more battle owners, company owners, and people that are affiliates with other companies are quieter about this, and they think that it's not the best look. But would rather be realistic with you, so you get what I'm saying.
Great answer, and both events was pretty crazy, man. It was two good events. Crazy thing is, to be honest with you, I think a lot of the battles from the No Way Out event was crazier than some of the battles at the Central Cali Clash event, you know. Of course, I happen to be there at both, you know. But when I heard of the downloads and everything that transpired from that, I was like, man, that's crazy, you know what I'm saying? This time Android got a lot more love than like the Apple, even though Apple still got a lot of love as far as more downloads. But even from the event not being as big as it could have been, it still generated more attention to the app, which I thought was, you know, amazing. And speaking of the app, like who are some of your favorite battlers on the app?
Aside from the regulars that are battling with us already, the couple of the dudes that I think are super. There's quite a few cats on there that I've checked out, but the main thing is I gotta pay attention to this next tournament to really understand who's a new gunner or whatever. So, you know, we have. Don't mind my dog. We don't. So obviously GUDDA and Fifth had a great performances last time. GUDDA, Slim, of course, Slim has always great performances now too. I'm gonna have to say the two cats I'd really like to see. Two cats I'd really like to see battle live right now in the company are gonna probably be YBG Angel and was it Hallelujah Jones. They're both nice. They are both really nice. And they could be a big asset, not only to the company, but then we could be a big asset to them, because I'm interested in getting cats like, you know, of course, Slim and all y'all, but them as well, bigger matches. And we recently opened the South Division, and we were going to bring Angel out there for the South event, but it turns out that he wasn't able to make it because he had some other plans, which was unfortunate. So we still are interested in bringing Angel out or getting Angel to a battle, or, you know, same thing with Jones, trying to get him to a battle and battle somebody. We are going to be opening up in the East Coast soon. You know, we're going to be opening in the Midwest soon. So there's lots of opportunity, you know. So, but right now, you know, anything can happen. You know, I could hear a new cat tomorrow on the app and be like, fuck, who the hell is this guy? I mean, these cats like Jones and Slims and, you know, everybody, there's so many cats like all of us that rap and that are good, but it's just depending on where they put their marketing at or what they're doing with it, you know. Whether even though some people look at battling on the app like it might be cheesy, at the same time, it's a great way, because you got to figure that thousands of people know each other right now. Dudes like Slim and Fifth live in the same city, dog. I mean, I know, you know, GUDDA lives in Cali, but, like, it's just insane to me that I never seen them personally at an event, but they're from Fresno, which is our area. We live out here, dog. So it's insane, you know. So I'd like to see Angel, though, and Jones. Those are probably the two cats I'd like to see at this point. I haven't heard everybody, so if I haven't said your name, don't feel alarmed. But yeah, Will Stims.
Yeah, for sure. If anything, man, for sure, it's a cat to really look out for, I would say, is Batman Means, Mr. 16. There's a couple other cats on the app, Philly V. I don't know if you heard him before, JR. There's a couple crazy cats on there I would say probably check out, man, because it's a lot of dope battle rappers on the app. You know what I mean? A lot of dope ones. And yeah, pardon me if I miss anybody, but your Brooklyn Nights, he's dope too. But back to this, man. If you could take like say me, 4/5, GUDDA, let's throw YBG in there, and Hallelujah Jones. If you can grab us 5 from the app, and shout out to Hallelujah Jones and Mac Mel, both of them going live. But if you can take us 5 from the app and put us against 5 mid-tier or top-tier battle rappers, who would you like to see us up against? Who would you put us up against?
Man, I mean, I can't, you know, I'd like to see you cats. You know, I wouldn't mind seeing somebody like Fifth battle somebody like Caddy Ron or something like that. That would be cool. GUDDA and you, I think, maybe one of the old school jungle dudes, or, you know, if we're talking big names or little names, it just depends on, of course, the quality of match, you know, and what's available for us right now. I mean, it's hard to really say on that, because, you know, we just, man, I mean, everybody has a good style. I would say, basically, I would probably match somebody up for either a style clash or somebody that has the same type of style that may basically be able to, either one of them can beat each other, you know, like, you know, just basically. You know, I would consider you and Fifth a style clash, because Fifth, although he has, like, bars and shit, he's more of an aggressive, like, horrorcore kind of guy, in the sense, you know what I mean? He's different than what you're doing, which is tight. That's what's dope about it. So it would probably be something just to be interesting enough, but I couldn't tell you offhand, like, any... I couldn't tell you in particular who, but, you know, and dudes like... I mean, you guys could literally battle anybody, and it could probably be a good match. But I won't let you do it until I feel like it's gotten to that point where we're looking at each other like, yo, this is a great idea. He's had his build up, so I couldn't even tell you who I would match you up against, because I don't know. I mean, but I could tell you a general sense of what I usually do when I book matches and how I look for what match is the best idea. So. Yeah. Well,
one of the Versus MC homies, know what I mean, no host, Cholo, know what I mean, he wanted to know, do you get props or more acknowledgement, having Down syndrome and rapping, and battle rapping? Yeah, that's what he would like to know. That's his question right there.
Yo, shout out to Down syndrome. I really look like I got Down syndrome though. I mean, like for real? Why you gotta be so hurtful, bro?
What was your favorite bars that you used in a battle? One of your favorite bars?
Man, it'd be a really hard decision, but I'd say probably a couple of my favorites was one. I said the Cadillac Ron was like.
Is the type of man that loves Ron as a tranny on a trick. I'll hit this tranny in the ship, connect a gas pedal and a brick to push this caddy off a cliff. Come on, baby.
Or some shit. It was really dope. That one, or I had this whole. You go to everybody knows. I told him.
So if you go to his family's restaurant and order smoked hickory chicken, you're most likely getting rotisserie kitten. Wow.
So I thought that was dope. But there's a lot of bars that I have from other battles that are, whether they're rebuttals or little things, but those are like some of my favorite ones I've done and shit. And a lot of those are written on the fly and shit. I know as most of us are rappers, we know that we just write shit sometimes and then we end up putting it in there. I didn't even expect that to get the most reaction of the Caddy battle or the EK. I think I got other reaction. I got reaction throughout both the battles, through every bar almost. But that's just a couple of my favorites and shit.
What made you decide to take the battle with Jay GUDDA?
You know, man, I think that me and GUDDA is going to be a good match. We were going to battle at No Way Out, and like I said, right now I'm really not in the mood to do battles, but at the same time I will do battles with folks that I think that need that extra push. You know, if like GUDDA catches a body, if even my best shit doesn't do, good against GUDDA, okay, now we know that it's going to be a good match, so that's not anything at all. But if GUDDA just I have a bad performance, or the crowd isn't feeling me for whatever reason, if he bodies, then it's a great look for him, bro. And then my status, although the stock in the sense goes down, like kind of in the sense, but at the same time it really doesn't, because I'll still get booked for big matches and places. I'll still have all my catalog that I've done, so it's mainly just to help out the homie and put on dope rappers and shit. And GUDDA was kind of the first one to bite on that situation, and just ready to do it, man. And I told him, look, let's fucking make it happen. He wasn't able to do it at No Way Out. I was thinking, fuck it, we're gonna make it happen at Senna's event. Senna's channel needs as much promo as possible. Although they have a lot of great battles, they need extra, as much promotion as possible. PNR's put on great matches, but they haven't put on the same caliber, and that's my bad. And that's not downing Senna at all, so don't get it twisted. That's my brother and shit. So, but this way it helps out the other company. It helps out, like King of the Dot and Ground Zero are the same thing. PNR and A&B are the same thing. Nobody is above either one at this point. We don't consider, that's the difference between King of the Dot and Ground Zero. KOTD is the main stage. A&B and PNR, we're going to book different battles and we're going to do different things too. But we're only doing that to confuse some of the folks. In reality, me and Senna both book battles for both each other's companies. Senna is the official VP of the company. He works with me. He's the only other cat that I really trust on the low to work with us, aside from a regional director or divisional manager in the South, and, little stuff dudes that are running the door, our regular staff that does little things at the event, a camera guy. But it's a real in-tight circle, man. So it's mainly, it's just to benefit the homie, the GUDDA, and benefit battle rap and put more battles on for our companies. But but two, it's just making it happen, man. We want to see classics and shit. GUDDA's gonna have bars. I guarantee you, GUDDA's gonna have the best shit he's ever wrote for me, and that's gonna up his stock completely. Even if I body, he will still be upped in his stock. So it's going to be a classic. You know what it is.
Let me see. what do you feel is one of the most overused bars in battle rap? I mean, a bar that's used in way too many battles. Way too many battles.
It's gonna be the defeat line. That's probably the most overused line right now is defeat. Or any bar that's kind of like that same shit that people been using for fucking 9,000 years. Stop using defeat lines, damn it. Just to respond to Sabotage's defeat, they're like, you see defeat, then I stomp him out with defeat. You get it? It's defeat. Oh!
Yeah, man. I know my screen is dark and shit, but yeah, I'm in my room right now. My lights are off. So I'm getting ready for bed in a little bit. But yeah, Absyrd, man. That damn defeat line get on my fucking nerves, man. That and the shit you're in. And one last thing, man, that gets on my nerves is fucking it's them weak ass schemes, man. Everybody seem like everybody's doing schemes, man. You know, they oversaturating it and shit, man. You know, it's like I don't know, man. It's crazy, man. I only like to see two people scheme, and that's fucking Chilla Jones and Charlie Clips. I mean, there's other people that's good at doing it, but it seems like it's getting oversaturated. What you think about schemes, man? What you think about everybody doing schemes and shit, man?
Alright, yeah, West. You know, man, I really don't know. Some of it's cool here and there, you know, and I'm like, alright, I get it, you know, and QP does it a lot, you know, the whole, you know, Eminem exhibit, remember the lunch line shit, and that shit was dope. And then, but then you got dudes like Cali Smooth that'll be like, you know, they'll drop, and he's nice too. He'll drop bars, and then like every once in a while, I'll be like, get it, and we're like, all right, we got it. It was cool, but it just wasn't as popping as this line was. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's gonna happen, my G. It's something that we're generally gonna deal with. But I think, do I think it's the best idea? No, but everybody structures their bars and setup kind of the way that they feel is the best necessary. Everyone's loud as fuck here. The next necessary goal to what they think is going to win them the match, you know. So I can't really tell you, oh yeah, that's how this is going to be, or you know, like it's a crazy thing, man, with all that. But yeah.
Yeah, I feel you on that. And that's what I mean. It's like some of the battle rappers like that who just constantly do it all in one round, just continuously break it down. You know what I mean? Not saying that it's something that's not like a dope move, but it's just sometimes it can be overused, and you know, it's a couple cats who overuse it. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Yeah, so for real, man. I feel you. Some people, some is just like, calm down on that one.
You know, everybody has their preference, man. I really can't. I can't say that I'm gonna do it all the time, but eventually, everybody does it. They're gonna do the trend of everything in any battle rap that goes on, and a lot of people do use it. You know, it does win battles and shit too. So it's not like you know, it's actually their battles aren't being won over it. But sometimes some of these lower tier dudes that just aren't that great at it or just not great at it, period, just do it, and it's pretty whack. So fuck it though.
Yeah, cause I really, you know what I'm saying, I'm really not a person that like scheme, but like Slim be telling me, like I be doing like, you know what I'm saying, like mini schemes and shit. Like I don't feel like I got a lot of bars, but I feel like when I'm on camera, you know what I'm saying, I can present them enough so everybody can catch what I'm saying. You feel me? Sometimes it ain't just all about bars. You know what I'm saying? Your performance, you know what I'm saying, really can make some shit that, you know what I'm saying, a nigga like my shit that I rap on the app and shit, it don't hit hard. But if I take that same shit and I put it on camera and do my performance, it'd be a whole different ball game. You feel me?
Yeah, exactly. Lines like that, man. Lines like that is what's dope, man. And there's a couple cats who are really doing it like hard like that, but it's just a lot of battle rappers are copycat rappers, man. They don't really come with the originality. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what's missing, and that's why a lot of the lower tier battle rappers are kind of getting a bigger name. Right? I wouldn't say a bigger name, but they're building a name off of the originality alone. You feel me? That's another thing. Absyrd, man. Like before you jumped into battle rap, well, no, not before, but what like inspired you to be like, you know what? I'm a battle rap. What made you say like I'm a battle rap and see how this goes? Because I know you, just like GUDDA, man. Y'all started off like musicians and then transitioned into battle rap. So, what made you want to jump into that? I'll save that question for GUDDA for his interviews too, brother. You got yeah. But yeah, Absyrd, man. What made you say, you know what? I'm gonna try this battle rap thing out.
The same thing as you, basically, but all there was like online rapping back then. So that's what I did. You know, like I said earlier in the interview too. I was did the Yahoo battling and shit too, and ended up getting kind of lured into doing freestyle battles around town, at the park, school, all that shit, and just tried to elevate it from that point. I got hooked on it though once I started doing it. So it's more or less just for the rush of watching somebody get embarrassed and the crowd like just fucking do a standing ovation for you. It's pretty fucking amazing feeling. It's worth that feeling's worth more than any money that I've ever made. So that's why I mainly still do battles, because they don't, you know, doing a battle in Sinna's League, I get paid for, you know, I do get paid for shit, so it's not like I'm not making money, but at the same time, it's not enough money that it's changing my life in the sense. I'm mainly doing it because I like doing it, you know, so, but yeah, online shit, man, online rapping, a lot of people came from that era. Immaculate Organic, who runs King of the Dot, before he even started it, dog, full fucking was on there. I mean, there's so many people that literally have been all over the internet rapping thing, and when I found out there was like a battle rap app on the phone, after I met and talked with Beast and Mod at that time, that was crazy. You know, it just blows my mind that there was something like that on the phone. It makes sense in that you know area, because cell phones nowadays are so high tech that you can do anything. You know, almost everybody has a tablet. Almost everybody has, you know, shit that they do or have electronic wise. So, I mean, it's tight, man. But basically, it's the same thing that you do. You know, because regardless, it is an online outlet with, you know, whether it's on a mobile device or not. Yours just wasn't followed through random Yahoo chat rooms. So this is actually something built for it, so it's real dope. But I did do a lot of freestyle battles around town and battling people, kids at school and all that at that point in time in my life. And I just moved it from that to bigger freestyle competitions to written battle here, and then I did my first Grind Time tryout. And yeah, it just took off from that point.
Hey, yo, Absyrd. Yeah, you know, I'm just, you know, I'm just an up and comer, man. You know, I'm just an up and comer. I'm gonna say it like this: I ain't no battle rapper. I'm just a clever shit talker. I got bars, man. I got bars, man. And when I battle Jay GUDDA, if you hear that shit, yeah, you will see that shit. I got some shit for that nigga, man. I got some shit. I got some shit. See, Slim, he used to, you know, when you listen to my battles, he hear me punch, 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 back to back to back to back to back, just punch, 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 punch. But yeah, this battle right here against GUDDA, I'm on some other shit, man. I'm on some other shit. But yeah, man. My question is, How you feel about coming over to Versus app and battling Sabotage, which is me? One little one rounder. We can do that. We can do that. We can do that.
I said it a little earlier too in the interview. I'm just catching up to all this, so I said it earlier in the interview. If you talk with Mod, I don't mind doing it at all. We can make it happen. Yeah, I thought it was mad funny. He's like, Sabotage. That's me. I'm like, I know, dog. Your name next to your face says Sabotage. Nah, seriously though, dog, real talk, I am more than down to do a battle on the app. I have expressed hella times about doing a battle on the app. So yeah, it's absolutely possible, and I would do it mainly not even just because you're a genuine dude and you're reaching out to battle, that I'm absolutely interested anyway, but because it's the Versus app and I support Mod and shit, and I want to bring more live battlers that have, whether it's a little name, big name, or larger scale of a battle rap name, you know, we want to bring everybody onto the app at some point to have them, whether it's judging or battling or whatever. But I would like to have that because more people involved means more shit for Mod, which means more shit for the masses. So it's all about continuing and building this network, man. And so you already know, man, you know the answer then, you know. So y'all knows that, man. Talk to him.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah. Hey, thanks for accepting my challenge, man. You know, I don't ever back down from a challenge. I hardly ever call people out. But yeah, man. But about that battle. It's a two-part question. When would be a good time for you, and how long should my round be? Like, how many minutes? You know, are we going? You know, like if you was to battle live, like battling like 2-3 minutes of what? How's it gonna go?
Good, Sab. It's good, boy. Joe, absurd, man. What made you decide to take the battle with GUDDA? Not only that, but I think I asked this question last time. When you two get in the ring, do you feel like it's gonna be more of well, as far as someone winning, do you think it's gonna be a choice of style, or do you think one may come with the better bars? Regardless of the outcome, do you consider this to be a classic matchup and one that you're taking very seriously?
Yo, the thing about, and it's the same thing I battle Logic for. The thing about GUDDA is that GUDDA can rap, and he's gonna rap. That's gonna be the best part. I want to rap. I'm not really like, I've done all the extra other battle rap shit where everybody's all personal on each other, and obviously I'm doing one with Decade, and it's gonna be a good match. I got some fucking bars for that guy, and I got this third round that I just put together that's unbelievable. So as we get closer to this event, you know, and we're, you know, what is it, it's like, what, the 18th today, or 19th, okay, now, it's, you know, we still got a long time, bro. We got a little bit under a month until the event even goes down, and I got all my rounds for both of you cats, and I know that it's just going to be a rapping thing with us, so I'm more interested in our match than I am in me and Decades, although me and Decades will probably get a cool little buzz, because I'm going to fucking annihilate everything he's ever done, but I can do that personal thing, bro, but it's bad when I do it, because I really say really mean things and shit that I probably shouldn't say, and that's why I'm like, yo, the GUDDA match is going to be great because we're just going to be rapping, and it's going to be like, if GUDDA wins, it's because he rapped better and just out-rap me, and if I win, it's because I out-rapped him, or we're just going to have that back and forth shit where it's going to be fucking super interesting, so.
Yeah, that's how I see it too, the same way, you know what I'm saying, but classic, gonna be a classic, man. Classic. You already know. Snow that, West.
I'm going to tell you, one of them is being a good writer. Good writer, I'm going to say your delivery and the way you adapt to your surroundings. And I know that kind of goes in the same thing, because I know that adapting and performance and, the way you're there, putting it on, are all kind of in the last two. Because it's really hard to kind of put it on them. But I would say that being a good writer is easy nowadays in that sense. Now, being somebody that's skilled enough to deliver it in the right, correct way, to have presence, to have crowd control, that's what really is going to make you a good battler or a good rapper in general. If you know, as a person that does music, you know that you have to be a performer, bro, to get the crowd, especially in nowadays market where there's like nobody gives a fuck about anybody's music or any of that extra stupid ass shit. They're like, yo, we don't fucking care about you. We don't want to hear your whack music. You're not fucking a radio guy or whatever it is that people want to listen to. I know everybody has a different taste in music and shit. Hold on. But I think genuinely, like, oh, fuck. Pain in the side there real quick. You just write good and perform well. I mean, that's really the best thing you can do. Be ready and know, because if you're going to battle in Oakland, you need to know what they like out there, what you need to do to catch their attention. You cannot be monotone and be whispering like you're a fucking amazing fucking gun rapper, because 9 times out of 10 everybody is narrow-minded if you're not a Thesaurus or T-Rex or Charlie Clips or any of the big names you can think of in the fucking world right now. If you're not one of those guys, you have to have an amazing performance. Everything has to be at a 10. It can't be, nothing can be at a 9. It can't be at a 9.5. At any point, if you go below 100%, bro, you're not gonna do good. And it sucks, man. It really sucks. And I had to learn that in the beginning a lot. And a lot of people will have to learn that. And that's mainly why I do this, is so the littler guys can get an advancement in becoming more known in the scene. And a lot of people on the West Coast, anyway, they use a lot of people that we founded, that our company did, and that's because I have an open mind to allowing cats to battle and earn stripes, and then I genuinely see the potential in them. So just come write well, and that's, like I said, it's a pretty easy trait nowadays, but perform it even better, because you could have subpar bars and perform it well and end up fucking winning the battle. Because I've seen it before, bro, even with janky ass freestyles, it's happened to folks, and it sucks, man, because you just think, man, this guy writes so good, but he comes here and he chokes every time, or he comes and doesn't perform 100%, or his bars were forced, so his delivery was off. Like that shit, it happens a lot, man. So it sucks, but you just got to be ready for all, your surroundings and what you're going into. I love battling folks at home. I don't really I like battling at home here, but I've gone to a lot of places where it's been uncomfortable and battled cats and got everybody's respect over it. So it's basically going to be on whatever, your preferences. Everyone's going to be different. Some people are going to think, I think punches, bars, and delivery, or I think, but writing is a short summary for almost all of those topics, and then I'll just add a couple of little extra things and make it interesting. So, yeah, whatever. We out here.
For sure. Speaking of Senna, is it a possibility of us getting Senna an interview like this, so he can kind of speak on PNR and put PNR out there even more, even though both of you guys work together, You know what I mean? It's the same company. But I would love to have an opportunity to get Senna an interview and ask him some questions about the league and what his intentions are, like some of his favorite battle rappers. Just same thing like we're doing with you right now. Do you think that's a possibility?
Yeah, I would definitely suggest it. And as we post this video, A&B is going to be a big supporter in posting these videos. Not only even if it's not my interview, obviously. First one will be, but I think it'll be a great jump off to something that we could see on a regular weekly basis, involving more of the locals and the cats that are battling in the league, including the South Division, which just recently opened, that I know a lot of the battlers there are interested in linking up with the California folk and kind of getting an understanding of how, top-notch our connection and network is with the league. So I'm 100% sure that Senna would do it. I'm sure his phone will do it because I think it transforms into Optimus Prime on the regular. So he got a real cool ass phone, I think, or some shit. So he should be good, man. I don't see why he would not do it. And I'm sure you could ask him any questions. That dude's a real dude, man. He's a good cat, and he's just trying to put this shit on for mainly the little guys. We consider ourselves the little guys in the sense that we're not King of the Dot or URL, but URL doesn't mean shit out here in California. And King of the Dot is like the only other main league. A-Hat's cool, but their divisions are shaky. A lot of people are switching teams and coming over to us or going to King of the Dot, or both. So
I asked you this question already before, but I just want to ask you so we can get in the interview. Why isn't Absyrd, why are you not booked, on these big stages? What's holding you back from touching these big stages? You feel me? You got the footage, you got the jokes, you got the bars, but what is it that's stopping you from touching the big stages?
that actually is an interesting question, GUDDA, why I'm not battling on the main stages. I could be battling on King of the Dot. I almost 100% guarantee it. Lush actually offered me a match as cash. Lush actually offered me a match not long ago, and I was actually going to do another match before that. I've been offered matches. I think mainly what it is that I'm not that interested in it, in the sense. I think it's a great look, but I'm just personally, I just don't care. I'm not really I'm not gonna go. I would much rather do the battle on my league and promote my league. Maybe I'm being stubborn on that sense, but I will travel out of state and battle. But here in Cali, I really don't care about battling in King of the Dot in Cali. I'll go out of country. I'll go to Canada and battle, no problem. I'll go to Vancouver or any of those spots any day of the week. But I really don't care about battling in California King of the Dot as much. And that's just because I did so many grind time battles in California that I'm kind of burnt out on it, And the only reason I'm doing battles in our leagues, in PNR or A&B, is just to promote the league, just to add another cool match, instead of having, a couple newcomers that may not do as good, But, again, you never know, man. You may catch me. I would, on the other hand, I would probably do a URL PG out here if it came out here. I have talked to Norbs a few times. We have spoke about him maybe coming out here and us hosting the PGs. But, again, we kind of have our own money and stuff coming into play, and I don't really want to link up with any more big leagues and have a bunch of extra politics bullshit. I'd much rather just enjoy running it myself and I can make sure that everything goes where it needs to go. But it's not saying that we're not going to ever work with either company, with King of the Dot. Don't be surprised if I don't bring Lush One out to an event or Norbs out to an event, just to come out and host and show the unity between leagues, and just keep it thorough, man. We want to have the dope cats. Everybody would get us stoked. I've known Lush for a long time, you know what I mean? For a long ass time, and I can genuinely say he's a good dude and shit. So it's just, the matter of little bullshit and miscommunications that sometimes probably put us in a bad position. Not bad, but, you know, just we weren't really speaking. But as far as right now, we're on perfect terms and shit. We've talked many times already, so we straight, man. You never know. You may see me on shit, though, so don't be surprised.
Yeah, man. I got one last question, because I'm just a listener right now. But I got one last question. I seen you mention King of the Dot, man. Hey, can you please tell Lush One to stop fucking looking so goddamn gay? I swear to God, man, this nigga be wearing fur coats with fucking beanies and... Come on, man. I think that nigga owns something, man, for real. Nigga get on my nerves, man. Lush One look like one of them motherfuckers that you just want to knock the fuck out, man. Over and over again, just knock their ass out, man. Can't stand Lush One. Tell Organic to shoot that nigga, man. Oh shit, man. Okay, how do you feel about Lush One? How do you feel about Lush One wearing them damn fur coats, man? That's my last question. I swear.
Yo, Lush is interesting character, bro. That's all I can say. But he's good, folks. That fur coat thing did throw me off a bit. I was like, yo, what the fuck is he wearing? Yo, Lush, why are you wearing that fucking coat, dog? This fool ran over a fucking bear and skinned it right there in the road, put it on and showed up. Fucking crazy. My main question is did he wear it on the plane ride there from California? Like, did somebody have to sit next to the fucking rug? But, Lush is good, folks. So, but that shit's crazy. That I did trip out on that. I was like, yo, I didn't think it was necessarily gay. I just thought it was just a weird ass outfit for somebody that's like Lush. But then at the same time, I could see him probably wearing some shit like that. So, Wes.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah. Hey, yeah, thanks for accepting my challenge, man. You know, I don't ever back down from a challenge. I hardly ever call people out. But yeah, man. But about that battle. It's a two-part question. When would be a good time for you, and how long should my round be? Like, how many minutes? You know, are we going? You know, like if you was to battle live, like battling like 2-3 minutes of what? How's it gonna go?
I think Sabotage, I'm just looking at that now. I'm almost caught up, so that's dope. Uh, talk to Mod about it and see what he wants to do. Just discuss it with him, and whatever you guys decide, I'll do. It doesn't matter. We can do 3 1 minutes. We can do a couple 1 minutes. We could do 1 3 minute if you want. I would rather keep the round shorter and do more rounds than do one long ass round. It's weird. But I can do whatever, though. We can make it happen. And the timing, I mean, it does, but doesn't matter. So I would just say just talk to him, and let's see what he says, what he wants to do, and how he wants to plan it out. Let's let him structure the marketing part of it. And if he says, hey, let's do it in 2 weeks, we'll write in 2 weeks. Hey, let's do it in a month. Let's do it in 2 months. However he decides he wants to do it, I'm down to do it, bro. So, just talk with him and get back to me. Slim and these cats have my numbers, or just tell Mod to give me, shoot me a line or a Voxer, and we'll chop game and all that. So.
Oh yeah, I got a question too. Where do you see PNR and AMB by 2016, late 17? That's 3 years. Where do you see PNR/AMB in 3 years?
Where do I see us? You know, I I really can't I don't know, you know, in the sense, but I mean, if we stay on the track that we're on now, if we continue doing what we're doing now, I could see a full-fledged South, West, and East Coast division. I could see a possible division in Australia. I could see a division in places that we wouldn't expect, you know, including other Western states. You know, that's which is something that's the West is going to expand into other states, Utah and Nevada, where we're going to open a Vegas division pretty soon. I've already been talking with folks. So, in 3 years or under 3 years, you know, we could be one of those leagues that were looked at just like Grind Time, that they were like, yo, this, even though these guys have great events, King of the Dot, this is that new fresh era. And the best part about it is we generally have been planning a lot of different things, and I've been sitting down having meetings and shit. When I did shit before, I didn't have full control. I wasn't able to make every move. I had to approve every little thing through the people, you know, through Lush or through the actual Grind Time staff, whoever I was working with at that time. So you generally can't have, you can't do any extra shit. It sucks, man. It really fucking fucks with you, because now I'm at this point where I'm able to make my own decisions and do my own thing, and it's going so good. We're only been back 3 events, bro. We took a 3-year break, or a 2-year break or some shit, and came back, and we've done 3 events, and our buzz is right back, and we haven't even really broken barriers completely yet. We've been doing good shit, but the barriers haven't even been, dog. This next July and August event, they're even bigger, bro. They're huger, way bigger than the fucking last couple events. We're only doing 1 days. The battlers are cut down. I was just saying that we're only going to do like 8 to 10 battles, 10 battles tops. We're probably going to do 8 though, I'm not going to lie. And these, you know, we got larger budgets. We have people that are coming into play. So you never know. Maybe we could be nothing in 3 years. But personally, if I stay on this road that I'm on right now, there's no reason why we couldn't be one of the best in the world and have the most, not only that, but the most divisions and connections throughout the U.S., you know, and be one of those main leagues, bro. People will look at us and be like, wow, I can be a part of A and B. Like, really? Like, how do I do it? And then we'll have people that were working with us. And I'm going to keep ranting about this. Hold on. You know, mainly the problem with a Grind Time structure back in the day before they stopped was that they assigned like 28 general managers, all right, for like 5,000 divisions. And, they didn't structure the way they wanted it ran with them. They just kind of let them do it and run it on their own, and then like do whatever they want. They would get the videos, they would be fucked up or whatever. There wasn't the right presentation. Nothing was ever correct with the other divisions, alright? And then when I took the West over, I started switching stuff up, and when we were expanding to the other states, I would expand with A and B so that I would have enough creative control to tell them, hey, we're not going to do it like this. You're not going to fucking just ride off of the name and ride with us and do fucking subpar ass fucking whack events and like have this fucking footage that looked like it was recorded with like a old school ass fucking VHS recorder and shit, like just ghetto ass like weird shit, you know, and like matches that didn't make sense, and battlers that were cool, and then some battlers that were absolutely garbage, and you know, and just money being dispersed to the company. Like, they're using these guys from these other divisions. Hold on. Those guys from those other divisions are making these moves on a general thing, like, oh yeah, we'll let you sponsor on this event, and then they're not even paying out to the company. It's just that there was no control. When you make choices for people to run or work in the company that you're owning, you know, you have to really genuinely know these people. You have to trust these people because they are speaking for you wherever they're at, and that's it sucks. It's something that we're gonna have to deal with though, as company owners, you know. So I just I'm taking my time with opening the new divisions, and then when we do open them, know that we have picked the best people that are available for that situation. And we're really just trying to keep the structure proper. So we're not going to let it get all wacko and shit. We're just going to run structured events that don't bang on the West Coast, and the West Coast events are not going to bang on the South events, and we're trying to build the division. We're not trying to just bring a bunch of California people there. We're trying to build all the South people, because there's such a large market in all these areas that nobody's touching them. You know, nobody's fucking with that. Like, we were talking about going to NY, we might go to Boston first, which is still a great East Coast, and nobody fucks with Boston. But little do they know, there's easily 1,000 battlers there that will battle no problem any day of the week. I'm good friends with Ed OG and shit, who's really well known out there. And the homie, there's numerous cats I know from that area. So, you know, in the South, you know, we're cool with Sid Vicious and Nestle and all those dudes, Sonny Bam. You know, all these cats are dope. The same thing with the Midwest. Sonny Bam ran the Midwest division. But I'm good with all the dudes in Minnesota. I'm good with dudes in Kansas City. I mean, we have spots out there in Chicago. But we're not even going to Chicago. I mainly, if we go to the Midwest, we'll focus on other states that have a large market that nobody's touching, man. It has to be just like the South, that nobody fucks with it enough. They have battle leagues out there, but their battle events are either cool or just small. They're not that big. They're not on a world level. I had never heard of any of the battle leagues that were out there. I had heard of some of the battlers that battled there, a couple of them, but that's just because they battled on URL. So, I mean, realistically, they don't have anybody that they know. So if we go to the South and we're from California and the world knows us because we're from California and they know that we put on California big ass mega events, they're going to look at us like, wow, this is a power move for the company. Now they're going to have these big powerhouse events in our area. We should jump on and battle with them. Then we got every battler in the fucking area that wants to work with us, and the circle revolves, and that's it. You know, we win. They win. Yeah, but it's that expansion, man. So I think that in the end, it'll all end up working out from this point. But you know, only time will tell. I just try to keep it humble and do it one day at a time. You know, I sat down and had a big meeting yesterday over a bunch of wax, and just chop game, man, and figured out what we can do. There's other people that are trying to, I'm not gonna lie, trying to throw around some really, really big money, some game-changing money, even more. But our July event and August event with Senna, they're gonna be game-changing. Real talk. There's gonna be another. They're gonna look twice at us again. Like, yo, they're doing this mega event shit again, and it's a great quality and it's a great look. The build of it is our promo online, our flyers, everything is great, bro. And that's the best part, is that there is flaws in the sense that everybody has little bullshit battle problems and all that, but we look back at it and go, fuck, man, the way that it was presented the whole time up until the day of the event, when we went to the event, how it was promoted, how the host was, how everything was the whole time, the vibe. It is worth it, man. That's where it is. So in 3 years, we could be on top. We could be one of the best. We could, you know, be a flop. You never know.
Why do a lot of cats in PNR and AMB, I mean, they have the footage, but really, in my eyes, is not vets. If you not coming prepare every battle, spitting your shit, you know what I'm saying, putting up your numbers, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't understand, like, why are they still called, how is they vets? Like, I don't understand that. Break that down for me.
Refer to who you're talking about. Are we talking about, I mean, I wouldn't say that there's only so many cats. I would say vets. SM has been around and stalking them, but they're not technically vets yet. They're from the newer age. I would say like Noda Ledge is a vet, alright? And I noticed that his recent battle, I don't know if he just got intimidated, but he is one of those dudes, I'd say, from out here that battles in PNR. And you know, he's really dope, you know. So I mean, I mean, I don't know. They're calling. Hopefully, they're not calling Decade a vet because that's fucking insane. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, just let me know who you're talking about. But realistically, there's not a lot of people that are considered like vets. You know, if we're not counting dudes like the host, like Senna and shit. But I mean, realistically, the battler aspect, there's not a whole lot of vets that battled on there. There's only a few cats, but a lot of them don't battle anymore. Everybody's just doing music and shit.
Now, I just had to throw that out there because it's really just one in particular, though. The guy that's finna die, June 14th, Slim gonna kill him, but he just think he's just the best, like, you know what I'm saying? And I peep a lot of the battles, you know what I'm saying, since I done hopped in the league, like, you know, I don't put nobody down and shit, you know what I'm saying, but I peep a lot of battles and, like, I don't know, like, some guys, they don't deliver, like, it be a lot of stuff to it, though, you feel me, like, I don't know, man, this shit just, you know how it be, man. Who is your favorite battler in Assault and Battling / PNR? You only can pick one. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you your top 3.
Shit. Favorite in A&B PNR right now. I'd have to put, I'd have to say, I mean, if I consider some dudes that are battling with us right now, they're probably going to be battling with us a lot. So, I would say some of my favorites right now, if we're not including anybody that's they got to have more than 2 battles with us. One of them would probably be, I'll pick my top 3 up-and-comers, though, too. I would say Cali Boy Smooth is one of them. After Fredo's recent I would say he's definitely one of my favorites, and he has 3 battles with us. And my last pick is gonna be it's a hard choice, man. I like Noda Ledge a lot, though. I'm not gonna lie. I think Noda is a really talented rapper. Man, that last choice is hard. But yeah, so we'll rock with that. Fredo, Cali Boy Smooth, and Noda Ledge right now are probably my favorite. That battle with us. There's honorable mentions in there, but I mean, realistically, it could change battle by battle. But Fredo is most definitely. Cali Smooth, I've been a big fan of for a long time and shit. And we booked his biggest match with QP, and it has a large amount of views on it on our channel. So I've been a fan of him, though, and he's one of those. He's probably going to be one of the main headliners on some of these events coming up. Because of the main factor that we put him on with one of his biggest matches. We want to put him on with another big match. Shouts to Smooth. Fredo is the same thing. He's a vet, dog. That dude's been in the Cali scene for fucking before probably any of us were rapping. You know, he's not like old, but I mean, at the same time, he is a vet, dog, and he's, you know, from the Bay. And the Noda Ledge performance was amazing, the way he did it. You know, but then you see dudes like Noda who battle, you know, in PNR a lot more than he's battled in A&B, but he's battled in A&B, and his battles have been good, so I gotta give him that, because I am always interested to see Noda. You know, there's some dudes that are dope as fuck, too. You know, SM and Laughing Stock, those dudes are mad fucking dope to me. It's unfortunate because SM is really ill and sometimes he doesn't take it seriously. Laughing Stock, very talented battler from the company. You know, Decade has gotten better over the years. Who else? There's quite a few cats that battle with them on a regular basis, and so I generally enjoy them. I would say the best new up-and-comers right now, the ones, I would probably say Beetha is one of them. I would say Slim is probably another one of my favorites right now. I really enjoy, and one more cat, the last one I would probably say is... man, it's hard. I would say, either GUDDA or JG, but we'll just say GUDDA, okay, and JG is an honorable mention, 4/5 is an honorable mention. Rec 1, who had a really good performance this last one. Job and Dean had a real good performance this last one. I think, and it's crazy to see some of the newer talent, and there's other newer talent that are fucking with us. I know some of the South cats, Jeffy Obvious, Swelly, like those dudes are fucking dope. And there's a lot of folks, man. I mean, it's really hard to make a definite decision. But, yeah, all those cats are mad dope that I mentioned, and I support them.
As far as, like, the battle events, do you think bringing someone in, like a top-tier battle rapper to host would be something, like a thing of the future with A&B and PNR? Do you think that would inspire a lot of battle rappers, or even bring more people out to the events? Kind of like with the QP event, when QP battled Killer J, there was a lot of people who came there to see QP. Same thing with KG the Poet and Philly Swain. Like, a lot of people were excited about those battles. And then KG himself actually came back and stayed for that last battle. You know what I mean? So, like, it was really major. Like, what do you think about bringing in, like, a top tier battle rapper to co-host, like, an event? You know what I mean? Do you feel like that will possibly bring even more people in, or even excite battle rappers to go even harder? What do you think yourself on that?
Yeah, absolutely, bro. That's something that we've actually talked about at one point. Recently, we talked about bringing out, we're going to bring out big names coming up, and I think that will bring a lot of folks. We even talked about doing, doing the battles like we have been, and booking, $400, $500, $600, $700 guys, a little bit cheaper than $2,000, $3,000 guys, and bringing them out, and the smaller guys, and then bringing out a big name rapper like Freeway, for instance, just as an example. We use them to bring out the giant market of people, and then the battles will already win a bunch of folks over anyway, so it'll end up being a win-win for all parties. But it's definitely something that's in the discussions at the meetings as of recent, you know what I mean? We've been trying to build off of that because we think it's a great idea overall. But yeah.
What do you think me and Slim putting this online interviews together, do you think it's something new? Do you think it could be like successful, and a lot of people, attend to do this, I mean, it's fast, it's easy, and we can get a lot of questions out of, a lot of rappers and a lot of people. How you feel about it? Do you feel it's dope? Do you feel like, how Absyrd feel?
The best part about it is it's convenient, and you're going to be able to ask a lot of questions that you might forget when it's a live interview. Although it's live in this, it's not live in the sense that I'm able to hear the question and then answer it thoroughly and not feel like, alright, although I've answered back to back immediately, I'm just saying, in the sense that it's convenient. But on top of that, not only A and B, but Versus, and a lot of people need outlets like this in the battle rap world, and there's not enough of this type of stuff, so we need this. This is a great look, man, and I fully support it, and when it comes down to it, because we need stuff like this to keep the scene rolling strong, you know. People need to speak up. People need to hear this shit and know the truth sometimes and know different things to find out whether they think it's a good idea or not to fuck with a certain company or mess with certain people, to find out if people are really genuine or know what they're talking about. So this type of outlet is wonderful, man, and it's going to make big moves. Trust me, this shit's like, what I'm doing tonight is small compared to what it's going to become. So we out here, you feel me? Shout outs to the rose picture in the back.
You know, coming through, you know what I'm saying, supporting, you know what I'm saying, me and Slim movement we got going on, you know what I'm saying. It's really going to be a good look, you know what I'm saying. You know, once the footage and shit, you know what I'm saying, get all put together and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do a lot of tweeting and shit and putting it on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I think it's going to, you know what I'm saying, really bring like a little more attention and shit. You know what I'm saying? Not just for people on the app, you know what I'm saying? Just for us as other battlers, you know what I'm saying? Maybe we can reach out to some other battlers, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying? Just get connected and, you know what I'm saying? Just let motherfuckers just speak, you know what I'm saying? So I salute you on that, you know what I'm saying, for coming through, you know what I'm saying, and answering, you know what I'm saying, some questions, you know what I'm saying, with some good ass answers, keeping it $150, you know what I'm saying. So salute you on that, bro. Looking forward to the battle June 14th, you know what I'm saying. You already know, you know what I'm saying. Probably drink on me, you know what I'm saying. You know how we do it. But yeah, though, salute, bro. Salute, Sam, Sab, you too, bro, for just tuning in, you know what I'm saying, coming with your questions. Salute to y'all, you know what I'm saying.
That's dope, man. You know, if anything, like, say if someone was looking to stay in tune with what Absyrd has going on at the moment, where can people follow you at? Like, do you have a Twitter, a Facebook, a YouTube? What channel do all your battles drop at? Let's see, what else? What forms of social media can people go to know about Absyrd or Assault and Battling and PNR? What links can the people go to find that and follow what's going on with the culture that Absyrd is working with and working on, and the artists like the Slims, the Guddas, the Beathas, the Jobins? You know, where can they go to find these people at? But mainly yourself. You know what I'm saying? Where can they go to find out about Absyrd? You know what I'm saying? Social media wise and YouTube wise, to where they can catch up on the battles.
Word up, yeah, I got mad outlets. Let's just say first, you can find me Absyrd, ABSYRD, at Facebook, at Twitter, Instagram. I'm not really fucking with Instagram. Although we do have an Assault and Battling Instagram, so go add us on Instagram and fuck with us there. Same thing with Twitter, add Assault and Battling. Same thing with Facebook, add us Assault and Battling. Also, you can hit my music page, which is lifeisabsurd.com. So that's like life, is, okay? Slow it down. Life is, okay? Absyrd, ABSYR and a D, okay, whatever. Talk to him. You already know. Fuck your hustle. But, lifeisabsurd.com, murdergangmusic.com, braincavemusic.com, Vinyl Villains, Concrete Breed. There's so much outlets you could probably get a hold of me on. Mainly just focus on all the extra shit. I appreciate people that buy all my music and all that shit and support on the production and all that. But go to assaultandbattling.com. Check out all the battles and all the shit. There's a forum coming soon. Go to YouTube. Hold on.
Salute, bro. Salute, man. One last question, man. One last question. Are you able, before we get out of here, because, I'm about to get ready to get some sleep and shit, brother. But, I don't know about everybody else, so I don't know. But, would you be able to bless us one time with a freestyle to send us out? Could you talk to him real quick? Just talk to him.
Yo, you know it's a drizzle. I've been learning, brethren. Because you'll get bodied, slaughtered at 137. Yo, you ain't even gonna rock stuff. Pussy fag, you will get socked up. Yeah, we in the laundry room because half these rappers are just washed up. Got no freeze at all. They don't want to get involved. It's like Iron Mike because I'm breaking their glass jaw. It's nothing, they all stall. People just all fall. Got no bars. Are not hard. Rip out whole hearts. You all saw, I'm just that bad. You act bag, these whack fags get slashed back. I'm that cat. Hey, drizzle, I rap that. I rap bad. I'll carry a half-pound in my backpack and fucking your mom's pussy weight in my knapsack. It's nothing. Assumptions got you bluffing. You can't rap, though. You know A Drizzle got that rap flow. I'll slash hoes. Damn, bro. You mad, though? I'm just another fat kid. I rap sick. It's tactics. I'm that kid. Get your girl with a slapstick. It's a fat dick, and that's it. When we rap in, I'm a savage, tearing up every person I'm living. I'm tipsy turning. You kiddies are only burning. I'm have just that life. You ain't busting and you win. I'm punch you in the chin. Shouts to the homie GUDDA and the dude once he's slim. Bang.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Salute to the boy Absyrd. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the boy One Seat Slim, you know what I'm saying? And J GUDDA, BodyBagz&Casketz, man. What is it?
Yeah, for sure. Salute on that freestyle right there, Absyrd. She was dope. Salute J GUDDA. Salute Sabotage for listening, man. Salute to everybody who came out with their questions, man. Salute Cholo. 4/5. Gotta salute the homie 4/5, man. All the people on the app, man. Everybody in the Voxer room. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, a lot of those questions were inspired by a lot of y'all. You know what I'm saying? So this was a collective effort, even though it wasn't, you know, everyone in the room. Everyone still had their questions. And, man, salute to the homie Absyrd, man. He definitely came with the great answers and stuff like that, man. So it was a great freestyle to end the first interview. You know what I'm saying? Salute to that, man. Y'all know what it is. BodyBagz&Casketz. Y'all know what it is, man. BodyBagz&Casketz. You know what I'm saying? We got nothing but classics coming, man. Make sure y'all follow each one of those pages that was mentioned by Absyrd, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube page, youtube.com/Absyrd. That's where all the assault and battling pages battles go down. And also the youtube.com/PowerRespect559. That's the PNR page where all the battles go down at. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all subscribe, support, and you know, it's going down. Exactly, man. We're going to beef this up, man. From now on, this is how we doing it, man. We're going to have for everybody in the room who do this shit, we're going to have a freestyle session at the end of each interview. Know what I mean? So if y'all going to join in, you can join in. If not, then not. We all going to spit one freestyle. And, you know, everybody ain't going to do 1,000 freestyles, man. We ain't going to do it like that. This is going to be just one freestyle. You know what I'm saying? One person get theirs in. Let the next person go until the last person go, or whoever it is that wants to finish it up. So
I said I'm downright a low life. Inside, I got 4 eyes like I'm low life. It's funny cause that shit went to a tragic end, and another one of my mistakes letting a faggot reppin' my crew. What people were getting live to, collecting positivity, making music and wide views. Stop it, I ain't robbing anyone when my time's due. My crew, the same shit that Feeny died to. I'm that piece of shit white dude, the type of cat to strangle you with the cord mixing board and mic too. I got the conclusion, just not what you're bringing hype to. Not to mention I'm chopping limbs rims and retire nice view. Damn, there's so many ways to get this dangerous part of me. I got it going in and I'm falling away from falling dreams. If we get face to face, I'll use a razor blade and turn your whole fucking dome into carpentry. We around your set, you should be alarmed to see, cause when carnage reach, you get stabbed with 1,000 things. I'm gone, I'm blazed up out of my mind. Which brings the danger out of my mind. Let's go. West, if stuff M's down, you know the best shit. Don't test, pal. Bang it.
I say, yo, shout out Absyrd. See, with this banger, I will leave your brains on the curve. This chopper will leave a nigga with a one slim chance at life. See, I don't play. And when I say I'm shooting on the block, I ain't talking about no dice. See, this BodyBagz&Casketz, homicides and tragic. I catch a nigga slipping and lean him like some syrup when I let him have it. Bad bitches, we grab them, bag them, fuck them, tell them to bring that paper back, never handcuff them. But these niggas be talking to 5-0. But I keep 2 guns, you know, watching out for 5-0. Sipping syrup so I'm moving kinda slow. But I'm always on that paper chase, so I always touch dough. But this ain't a game. You see me in this black hoodie, black banger. I leave a nigga hanging. I don't know, man. I'm out this bitch.